I don't see anybody around. Maybe I arrived a little early. I am one of those extremely eager and enthusiastic people up at the crack of dawn, ready to begin his work. This is a very, very auspicious day in my life. Excuse me.
Elena, Livanov, Mushika, Obla, where are you?
Good morning.
Good morning. Did you happen to see 24 sheep?
24 sheep?
Yes, there were 14 of them.
No, I'm sorry.
Well, if you happen to see them, could you give them a message?
A message for the sheep?
Yes. Tell them the shepherd is looking for them. And they shall tell you where they are, and I will come and get them. Thank you.
Wait. Excuse me, what is your name?
Sinetsky?
And your first name?
How soon do you need it?
Forget your first name.
I did.
I'm Leon Stepanovich Tolchitz, and I'm to be the new school teacher.
I'm honored to meet you. I am something Sinetsky. Will you be staying the night?
You don't understand. Kalashnikov is my new home. I'm going to live here and teach here. I am, if I may say so, an excellent teacher.
Oh, they all were. They came by the thousands, but not one of them lasted through the night. Man, it's hard to blow these. I don't know how the sheep do it.
You've had thousands of teachers?
More. Hundreds. But not one. We're unteachable. We're all stupid in Kalashnikov. There isn't a town or village more stupid than all mother of Poland.
Russia.
Whatever. Good people, mind you, but not a decent brain among us. Man, that felt so good. I just opened my ears. I thought you were whispering. Now, what were you saying?
You mean that every man, woman, and child?
All stupid, including me. Talk to me another 10 minutes, and you'll begin to notice.
Something is up here. I didn't think of it then, but when I first read it, I did notice that every single word in the advertisement was misspelled. I'm sure Dr. Zabriskie will explain it all to me. You've been most helpful, Citizen Snetsky. I enjoyed our chat.
As did I, Master Tuchinski. He's not the only one that can have private thoughts. I can have private thoughts as well. The only problem is, I can never think of the thought to have in private. Well, I must be on my way, schoolmaster.
I'm sure we'll meet again.
Oh, of course. Just mention my name to anyone. Sinetsky, the sheep loser.
9 o'clock and all's well. 9 o'clock in the village of Kalashnikov and all's well. 9 o'clock and all's well.
Might have been all well with her, but I was beginning to have my doubts.
Good morning, postmistress.
Good morning, butcher.
A bright sunny day, isn't it?
Is it? I haven't looked up yet. Oh, yes. Lovely.
Oh, well, do I have any mail today?
No, I'm sorry. I'm the postmistress. I have all the mail.
Well, I was hoping to hear from my sister in Odessa.
Well, it's very hard to hear all the way from Odessa. Maybe she wrote you a letter. I'll look. Fish! Fresh fish! Nice fresh flour and halibut. A good piece of carp for lunch.
Good morning, Yinchna.
How about a nice piece of haddock? Is that a beautiful fish?
Fish? What do you mean, fish? These are flowers.
They didn't catch anything today. Why should I suffer because the fisherman had a bad day? Try a carp. It smells gorgeous. Miss Lovich, I don't have any letters from your sister, but I have a great letter from the shoemaker's cousin. Would you like that?
Well, is she sick? I hate reading bad news.
No, she's in perfect health. Here, take it. You'll enjoy it.
It says she's... Oh, my. She's having an affair. My. We should join. I don't know what to do. My. Have you heard about the carnival? Look, here. Oh. And did you hear the gossip? What? Did you know that? And
mistress.
Slovich, the butcher.
Yes,
How do you do? I was just speaking to a shepherd named Snetsky.
oh yes. Something Snetsky. We know him well.
He was pleasant enough, and I don't mean to be rude. A little deficient in his mental alertness.
That's Snetsky, all right. He was kicked in the head by a horse.
Oh my! When was that?
Well, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and all day Saturday.
My, what lovely and fragrant wares you have. Perhaps I might buy some for my new employer. How much, please?
The flounder is 2 kopecks and the halibut is 3.
I beg your pardon?
If it's too much, I have some nice white fish for 1.5.
Perhaps the dialect is a little different in this part of the country. I'm very eager to begin my new duties. Would any of you be so kind as to direct me to the home of Dr. Zubritsky?
That way.
Thank you. Perhaps I'll go in the direction you haven't pointed to. Oh, hello again. Have you found your sheep yet?
Not yet. Who was that?
The new school teacher.
Another one? I just met one a few minutes ago. They must be having a convention here.
Count Yaskovich, up on the hill, isn't going to be very happy about this. That's right. Count Yaskovich doesn't like school teachers.
Why?
He's afraid he'll break the curse.
What curse?
The curse that made us lose.
Oh, that one.
That's right. Terrible curse that we have here. I don't know what to do about it. My. Well, I don't know. Maybe I should sleep and have a little conversation. I must get all the dust off this floor and put it in another place. We have so much.
You know what? I've been stupid for 43 years. What about you, Snetsky?
I'll be done 43 next July.
How about you, Slovich?
Oh, me? 41. What about you, Elena? I just turned a corner of 26. Oh, that corner must be 40 miles from here.
K E 5 P A R B.
Is that right?
I don't know. Looks good to me. Sounds interesting. The best of health. You'll live to be 80.
But I'm 79 now.
Well, then you have a wonderful year ahead of you.
That's good. I'm a magistrate and must keep up my strength. Law and order must be preserved.
Would you like a prescription?
For what?
I don't know. People like prescriptions. Here. Take this to the druggist. Pick out something you like. Take it 3 times a day with water. Goodbye.
Do I owe you anything?
Forget it. If I ever go to medical school, you can send me something.
Okay, bye.
Nikolai, he's here, he's come. He arrived not 2 moments ago. He seems young, strong, determined. Maybe he'll be the one, Nikolai. Maybe this one will finally be our salvation.
Calm yourself, Lenya. Who's come? Who will be our salvation?
The new, oh, what do you call them? We had one once, but no more.
Oh, I know. I know who you mean.
Oh, they have a place, and then you go to the place,
And they point to you and they ask you,
and they say, why didn't you? Next time I'll make you.
and he's outside?
He's just down the street.
Well, show him in, Lenya. Show him in. And pray God, this is the one who will deliver us and all of Kalashnikov from this dreadful, what do we have again?
I know what you mean. Sounds like nurse
Nurse?
or hearse
Hearse.
or something like that.
Or something like that. Or is it a knock?
We have a knock?
Yes, open the knock. The other way! The other way!
Won't you come in, young man?
Dr. Zubritsky, Madam Zubritsky, I'm delighted to be in Kalashnikov. I'm Leon Stepanovich Tolchinsky.
So you're the new...
Yes, I'm he.
It's he, Lenya, the new...
But you look so young to be the
Oh,
new.
not at all. I believe in time you'll see that I'm one of the best young... Well, I don't want to seem immodest.
No, please, be immodest. We love immodesty.
The more immodest, the better. The best young what?
The best young teacher in all of Russia.
Teacher! That's what he is. The new teacher is here.
Thank God, the new teacher is here.
Thank you, thank you. I'm most gratified at this warm and welcoming reception.
Make yourself at home, teacher. Let me take your coat, teacher. Sit down, teacher. Lenya, bring the teacher a cup of tea.
Would you like some tea, teacher? Perhaps some paper and pens, teacher? Would you like to start teaching right away, teacher?
Well, no one's more fascinated than I am. Oh, this is for you.
Oh, Whitefish, I saw this on Saturday.
How can we help you?
Well, there are a few questions I wanted to ask you.
Questions. That's what they are. He knows. He knows what questions are. I can tell this one's going to be a good teacher.
Would you be so kind, Master Tolchinsky, to ask us a question? Any question at all.
It would mean a lot to us. It's been so long since she's been asked a good school question. Please?
Well, there are questions, and then there are questions. You want a question on mathematics, or a question dealing with science? Or maybe a philosophical question?
The first one. The first one sounds good. The philosophical one. Ask us that one.
Very well. What is the purpose of man's existence?
What a question. Lenya, did you ever hear such a beautiful question?
I'm speechless to think someone would ask us a question like that.
Aren't you interested in the answer?
Not today, thank you. To be asked one question like that in a lifetime is more than we ever expected. The answer should be given to someone much more worthy than we are.
But it's your birthright. Knowledge is everyone's birthright.
Everyone not born in Kalashnikov.
I don't understand.
You would if you knew about the nurse.
What nurse?
Not the nurse. The hearse.
The hearse?
He means the purse.
What kind of hearse?
The kind of purse that inflicts the wrath of God upon all those poor souls who are unfortunate enough to be born in this pitiful village.
Do you mean perhaps a curse?
Curse! That's what it is. I knew it sounded like that.
We were so close, so close.
What is this curse you speak of, Dr. Zabritsky?
Lenya, bolt the door. Draw the curtains.
But I can't draw curtains. I can draw a cat or a fish.
Never mind. Lower your voice.
How low do you want my voice?
That's low enough. Bring the book. It's on the shelf. Young man, have you ever heard of the curse of Kalashnikov?
I can't say that I have.
You can't say that. It's not that hard. Even Lenya can say that.
The curse of Kalashnikov.
Tell me about this curse.
Over 200 years ago, a curse was put on this village that struck down every man, woman, child, and domestic animal, including their ancestors, for generations to come, leaving each and every one of them, you'll find this hard to believe, with no more intelligence than a bump on a log.
Doctor, I don't believe in curses. Curses are old wives' tales.
No, you're thinking of Noitchka. In Noitchka, all the old wives have tails. That was their curse. Ours is completely different.
But where did this curse come from? And who would inflict such cruel punishment on such a peaceful and simple village?
Who indeed? It's all documented in the Book of Curses. I thought you said you dusted this.
I did. I put dust on it yesterday.
Here, read it for yourself. The page is marked.
It's all stuck together.
We marked it with maple syrup. Read it to us.
On the morning of April 2nd, in the year 1691, in the village of Kalashnikov, two young people fell hopelessly in love.
I knew it. Whenever two young people fall in love, you know there's a curse coming.
But surely you've heard all this before.
Many times, but we never understand it.
So what happens?
The boy was a young, handsome, but illiterate farmer named Kazimir Yauskevich. The girl was the daughter of the most learned man in town, Mikhail Zabritsky.
Zabritsky. That sounds familiar. I think I've heard that somewhere before.
I've seen it, too. Somewhere on a front door. In this neighborhood.
It's on your front door. Your name is Zabritsky.
Wait a minute. That means the young man and the curse may possibly be related. To our front door?
Mind you, I'm dealing with the intelligentsia now. I continue. The young girl's name was Sophia Zubritsky. May I ask the name of your young daughter?
Sophia.
Sophia Zubritsky, the identical name of the girl in the curse over 200 years ago.
I can't believe it. Unless our daughter has lied to us about her age.
The match was doomed from the start when Sophia's educated father learned that young Casimir was illiterate. He forbade Sophia ever see Casimir again. 6 months later, Sophia married a young student, and that winter, Casimir, distraught and despondent, took his life by plowing his own grave and planting himself in it. Upon hearing of his son's death, Casimir's father, Vladimir Yaskovich,
Tremble, 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 tremble.
Casimir's father, Vladimir Yaskovich,
Tremble, 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 tremble.
Casimir's father, Vladimir Yaskovich,
Tremble, 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 tremble.
who caused the people to tremble at the mention of his name.
Next time, don't mention his name.
Casimir's father, Vlad,
Tremble.
and so, sometimes known as the sorcerer, because of his ability to summon the powers of the devil himself, brought all his wrath and fury down upon Kolishnikov.
Here it comes, here it comes.
A curse upon all who dwell in Kolishnikov, he cried out, may the daughter of Mikhail Zubritsky, murderer of my only son, be struck down by the ignorance that caused my son's death. May stupidity engulf her brain. May incompetence encumber her faculties. May common sense become uncommon. May reason become unreasonable. May her children be cursed as well. May all her children be cursed for eternity. May all who live in Kolishnikov be born in ignorance and die in ignorance, unable to leave this cursed village until my final vengeance has been satisfied.
That would explain why the train doesn't stop here.
My initial impulse was to panic. My secondary impulse was to panic. To teach is one thing, but to break curses is another.
Excuse me, but are you all right, Master Kolchinsky?
Oh, yes. I was just thinking.
Lenya, he was thinking.
He was thinking.
What's it like?
Thinking? You don't know what thinking is?
I don't, and she certainly doesn't.
Thinking? It's the thoughts that comes to one's mind. It's the ability to make decisions.
Decisions? No, I don't think we're capable of that.
But surely you know what it is you want.
Dear God, yes. We desperately want someone to help us. Not so much for us. We've lived our lives. But for our daughter, our sweet Sophia.
Did you hear what you just said?
No, I wasn't listening.
You made a decision. You decided to help your daughter because you thought about it. You're capable of thought. You think.
No, I don't think so. It just came out.
Out of your head, where your brain is lodged, the center of thoughts. And if it's possible to have even one tiny, infinitesimal, insignificant little thought, that's able to expand those thoughts into ideas, ideas into comprehension, comprehension into creativity, and finally, supreme intelligence.
Would I be able to open up jars? I just have a terrible time opening up jars.
Be firm, Leon. Be staunch. Patience. We will break this curse by the everyday, painstaking work of education. I should like to start by seeing your daughter.
Sophia?
Yes, it occurs to me that since the curse started with the Sophia Zubritsky over 200 years ago, then the answer possibly lies with her direct descendant. Can I see Sophia?
Not from here. She's up in her room. We'd have to send for her.
Do what the schoolmaster asks.
But she's taking her singing lessons now.
She takes singing lessons from whom?
A canary. He does the best he can.
No words, mind you, just the tunes.
I understand. The girl, madam, please.
Remember, sweetheart, up the stairs and to the left. You'll find her a most sensitive girl. She's not like the other ones in this village. She's always occupied.
Occupied with what?
Well, she likes to do interesting things. Like touching things. Wood, paper, metal. She likes to drink water.
Master Tolchinsky, may I present to you our daughter, Sophia Irina Ilenia Zubritsky. Sophia, this is the new schoolmaster, Leon Tolchinsky.
Miss Zubritsky. Is that my breath that has just been taken away? Is that vision before me human? Or have I too been cast under the spell? Never have I had such a feeling stirring beneath my breast. Careful, Leon. She's your pupil, not the object of your dormant feelings of passion.
Excuse me. Sophia, you know what he was just doing? He was thinking. Isn't that wonderful?
Yes, Mama.
Papa. She is Mama, and I am Papa.
Mr. Brisky, will you please sit down?
Wasn't that the most beautiful sit?
Yes, very nice. Lovely. Mr. Britsky, may I call you Sophia?
Sophia?
That's your name, sweetheart.
Say it, darling. Say yes. You may call me Sophia.
I would like very much to be your friend. Would it please you for me to call you Sophia?
It's been so long since she's taken a test.
I think she wants to say
I would be very pleased to have you call me Sophia.
There you are.
I'm so proud, so proud.
Now then, before we are to begin with your education, I should like to know at what point to start. I'm going to ask you a few very simple questions. It won't be taxing, I promise you. I would never want to be the cause of a furrow or frown on that fair face. Now then, what is your favorite color?
My favorite color?
Yes. Is it red or blue? Maybe green or orange? Any color at all. Which one is your favorite?
I used to know that one.
Please, we must allow the girl to concentrate for herself.
Why is he being so hard on her? This isn't a university.
My favorite color
Yes?
is yellow.
Yellow. Her favorite color is yellow. Why, Sophia? Why is yellow your favorite color?
Because it doesn't stick to your fingers as much.
I think she's wrong. I think it's blue that doesn't stick to your fingers as much.
That's a very interesting answer, Sophia. Problem there's a certain logic to her explanation, which I hope she'll get. But a certain logic just escapes me completely. But it does not alter the fact that she did have something in mind. Now, I'm going to ask you to make a wish, Sophia. Do you know what a wish is?
Yes. A wish is something that you hope for that doesn't come true.
Well, maybe we can change all that. If you could make a wish that would come true, what would you wish for?
What would I wish for?
Yes, what would you wish for?
I would wish that I could fly like a bird, to soar over buildings and trees, to float on the wind and be carried away, over mountains and lakes, over forests and rivers, to see what the world was like, to know all the...
Thanks, sweetheart.
Say yes, darling. Say yes. You may call me Sophia.
Please, you must allow the girl to speak for herself. I would like very much to be a friend. Would it please you for me to call you Sophia?
Test.
I think she wants to say something.
I would be very pleased to have you call me Sophia.
There you are.
I'm so proud, so proud.
Now then, I've come a very long way to help you with your education. I believe that under ordinary circumstances, you have the capability of being an extremely bright and intelligent young woman, that you have enormous powers of reason. But someone has put a cloud over these powers. It is my intention to break this cloud, so that enlightenment can once more shine through those unbelievably crystal clear blue eyes. But we must start immediately. I would like to ask you a few very simple questions. For to begin with your education, I must know at what point to start. Don't worry, it won't be taxing. I would never want to be the cause of a furrow or frown on that fair face. Now then, what is your favorite color?
My favorite color?
Yes, is it red, or blue, or green, or maybe orange? Any color at all. Which one is your favorite?
I used to know that one.
I will ask again, Sophia, what is your favorite color?
Why is he being so hard on her? This isn't a university.
My favorite color
Yes?
is yellow.
Yellow. Her favorite color is yellow. Why, Sophia? Why is yellow your favorite color?
Because it doesn't stick to your fingers as much.
I think she's wrong. I think it's blue that doesn't stick to your fingers as much.
That's a very interesting answer, Sophia. There's a certain logic to her response. The fact that certain logic escapes me completely does not alter the fact that she did have something in mind. Now then, I'm going to ask you something very simple. I want to ask you to make a wish. Do you know what a wish is?
Yes. A wish is something that you hope for that doesn't come true.
Well, maybe we can change all that. If you could make a wish that would come true, what would you wish for?
What would I wish for?
Yes, Sophia, what would you wish for?
I would wish that I could fly like a bird, to soar over buildings and trees, to float on the wind and be carried away, over mountains and lakes, over forests and rivers, to see what the world was like, to know all the things that I shall never know because I must remain here in this place.
That is the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. Don't you see what her wish means? To fly like a bird means to sever the chains that bind her to ignorance. She wants to soar, to grow. She wants knowledge. And from every fiber of my being, the very depths of my soul, I make this promise that I, Leon Stepanovich Tolchinsky, will make Sophia Zabritsky's wish come true.
Oh, if you could do that, Schoolmaster, I would be in your debt forever.
She touches me so. Your daughter has such a sweet soul and caring heart. Now then, I would like to begin immediately. We'll begin tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock sharp. What subject would you like to begin with?
I should like to begin with languages.
Languages, of course. Even I should have thought of that. What language shall we start with first?
Rabbit. I think.
Rabbit?
It's a very hard language, Rabbit. Hardly anyone ever speaks it anymore.
As long as she gets a few phrases, that's enough to begin with.
Am I through for today?
Yes.
Then I shall go to my room.
Watch how she gets up from the chair. Watch. You were watching. Sophia, do it again.
That's okay. She's past getting up from chairs.
That's because they're a lot smarter back in our day.
I think you are the most beautiful schoolmaster I have ever seen, Master Shulchinsky. I pray that you don't despair of Kalinchikov, and that you stay with us forever.
She found the door. She found the door.
Lenyon, have you ever seen Sophia look so radiant? Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
What are you talking about?
I think our daughter is taking a new liking to the new schoolmaster.
That is so, Doctor. And you are standing for the happiest man on the happiest planet in all the universe. Tell me, is she spoken for?
Spoken for?
Does she have any suitors? Are there any men desperate to find her love?
We don't talk of such things.
I don't understand.
There is no one at all. Not even him.
He meant someone else who isn't him.
There is.
Zabritsky marries a Yalskovich. They will be satisfied, and the nurse will be over.
Does Sophia want to marry him?
She has said no for many years, but she can't resist much longer. The poor girl just wants to sleep late one morning.
Tell me about this Count Yaskovich.
He's, you know, like the rest of us.
You mean he's cursed as well?
He still lives in Klonchnikov. He's not permitted to leave either.
Well, if I am to have a rival, I am more determined than ever to break this curse. God bless you both. Yeah.
Master, down here. I had to see you once more.
You got a rat? You'll catch a chill in this cold night air.
Oh, I never catch colds.
You don't?
Oh, I've tried. I've just never learned how to do it.
Be glad. Some things aren't worth knowing.
Well, I do know that something happened a long time ago. It prevents me from knowing what happened a long time ago. I only wish you would have known me the way that I might have been, instead of the way that I am.
But if you weren't the way you are now, I would never have come to help you be the way you might have been. Careful, Leon, you're starting to think like it.
Look, could you ever care for someone who never became
I ever cared for... Oh, I see what you're getting at. I know what you mean. Yes, yes, I could, I would, I shall, I have, I will, I do.
Is that rabbit you're speaking?
If it sounds like gibberish, Sophia, that's what you do to me. When words come from the heart, they sometimes trip over the tongue.
And I must watch where I walk when you speak. I must go. Everything depends upon tomorrow.
And if not tomorrow, then the tomorrow after tomorrow. No, the tomorrow's for the rest of my life, whatever it takes.
No, it all depends on tomorrow. If we fail, we shall never see each other again.
Never see each other again. What do you mean?
I don't know what I mean. I do have thoughts, but they just seem to disappear when they reach my lips.
If I ever reached your lips, I would never disappear.
Would you like to kiss me?
With all my heart.
No, I meant with your lips. Well, come up here, hurry.
I'm hurrying as fast as I can. Sophia, where are you?
Up here.
Unless you're ugly. I'd be halfway home by now. Stay there. I'll come to you.
All right.
Sooner or later, you get the hang of it.
Here I am.
Now my kiss, sweet Sophia.
As we kissed, I felt a strange flutter in my heart.
So did I.
You felt a flutter in my heart as well? I would like the art yet. Your hair is so much shorter. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm about to fall asleep. I wouldn't get to the bed in time.
I do love her. Pray God I can break this curse. Pray God.
What do you want, Lenya? I'm out here.
Some bandages. My feet are bleeding. Who are you talking to?
It is I, Madame Zabriskie. Count Yaskovich. I've come to propose to Sophia.
Well, she's busy throwing water on the drapes. They're on fire.
The drapes are on fire?
Well, I had to light something. I couldn't find my candle.
Papa, what's going on?
Did we wake you, darling?
No, I was reading by the light of the drapes.
I must be crazy marrying into this family.
Count Yaskovich
Tremble.
wants to propose to you. Go ahead, Count Yaskovich.
Can't we be alone?
No, I think Sophia should hear this too.
Very well. Will you marry me, Sophia?
Oh, this is so romantic. I just wish my feet weren't bleeding.
I'm sorry, Count Yaskovich,
Tremble.
but marriage is a very big step. And I don't wish to take it while I don't have the intelligence to know what I'm stepping into. Well, good night, sir. Good night, Mama. Good night, Papa.
Good night, son. Oh, and when you're done reading, put up the drapes.
I do not give up so easily. I'll be back in the morning.
Good night, Your Grace.
Good night, Grace.
Having them for...
We need to meet somewhere where we'll not be seen.
Where?
Can you meet me here?
Of course. When?
Now.
Oh, yes, of course.
Come up here, hurry. It's of the utmost importance. I heard your conversation with the Count. Oh, Leon, I cannot be taught. You must leave Kalenshikov at once.
Never without you.
Then take me with you tonight.
But the curse.
It cannot be broken, but we can live in the swamp and eat brown roots, and I will become ugly and even more ignorant, more stupid, and never love you. But at least we'll be together.
That wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
Then we're lost.
No. Sophia, I promise. Tomorrow, I will educate you. Tomorrow, the curse will be broken.
Then until tomorrow. I'm so frightened I couldn't sleep.
Don't be frightened.
Come back up here, hurry. If I could know the feeling of loving you for just one day, I would endure 100,000 years of curses. Good night, Leon. God bless you and keep you.
She asked not to be loved, but to know what it is to give her love to another. I've wandered into a very special place here. I love Vienna. I love Michigan and Snetsky, yes, and even Count Gregor. I pray that I can break the curse. Sophia, leave it for tomorrow. I can't take any more tonight.
Good morning, Mama. Good morning, Schoolmaster.
She got all three right. This is going to be her day. I know it.
And looking more radiant than ever.
Where shall we sit?
With all due respect, I need Sophia's full concentration this morning. That's why I would like to ask for parents to leave.
Do what the schoolmaster tells you, Sophia.
We'll be praying for you every minute.
Schoolmaster, if you succeed, give us a signal by rapping on the window 3 times, followed by 2 short ones.
Followed by 6 long ones.
If you fail, rap 7 times quickly,
Followed by 3 times slowly.
and if you want lunch,
Will you please leave?
We're going.
we're going.
Something's not right here. I can feel it in my bones.
Shh, lower your voice. We can hear you.
I'm a mother. I know about these things. Why do you look taller than me lately?
Sophia, I'm excited. The task before us is one step beyond impossible. I knew that I would fail, and I would have to leave Quincy-Cop, like all the others who have failed before me. But today, looking in your eyes, I know that there's no life before me without you. That's why we must not think of failure. That's why we must not despair. Only a miracle can save us, Sophia. With a supreme, majestic effort, we can make that miracle happen.
What is a miracle?
A miracle is a wish that God makes. You're a miracle, Sophia.
You mean God wished for me?
In one of his most sublime moments. Now, this is a simple book of mathematics used to teach tiny children very easy problems in arithmetic.
You think it's too advanced for me?
No, I don't think so, Sophia. We can't go any farther back than this book. Now let us begin. 1 is a figure, the word, the symbol for a single item. 1 finger, 1 Sophia, 1 Leon, 1 book. Now then, Sophia, I'm holding up 1 finger. Now I'm holding up a second finger. 1 plus 1 is 2. Would you repeat that for me?
Which part?
1
1
plus 1
plus 1
is 2.
is 2.
Yes! We're making headway. Slow, invisible headway. I'm very proud of you, Sophia. Are we ready to go on?
Yes. History, please. I hope I can master it as well as I can master mathematics.
I don't think we've quite conquered mathematics yet. Let us continue. 1 plus 2 is 3.
Well, am I finished with 1 plus 1?
You already remember the answer.
Well, I remembered it before. Is it necessary to remember it again?
Of course, it's necessary to remember it for always.
You mean you will always be asking me what 1 plus 1 is?
No. Once you give me the answer, we can go on to grammar things, like 1 plus 2 and 1 plus 3. And if you don't know what the answer to 1 plus 1 is, then the answer to 1 plus 2 is meaningless.
Well, do you know what the answer to 1 plus 1 is?
Certainly.
Then why is it necessary for me to know? If you have such esteem and affection for me, you will tell me the answer whenever I ask you.
But I won't always be around to give you the answer, Sophia. You must know in case somebody else asks you.
No one here ever asks questions like that. And even if I told them the answer, they wouldn't know if it was right.
It's because they're all cursed with ignorance. That's why we're trying to lift this debilitating affliction.
You're shouting. Why are you getting angry with me? What's the point of being educated if you get angry? Before you ask me such questions, you always said the loveliest things to me. Is this what it's like to be intelligent?
No, Sophia. It is I who am not being intelligent. It's frustration and impatience that drives me to such crude behavior. Now we must continue. Let us start all over again. 1 plus 1 is 2. Repeat.
1 plus 1 is 2. Repeat.
No! Don't say repeat. Say what I say before I say the word repeat. Let's try it again. 1 plus 1 is 2. Repeat.
What were you like as a little boy?
What was I like as a little boy?
You're shouting again.
I was being inquisitive. I was probing, wondering why we were put on this earth and what the purpose to man's existence was.
The purpose of man's existence.
No! Now I've had enough of that. Our time is nearly up. We must continue.
I will learn only what you want me to know. Why can't I learn what I want to know?
Because what you want to know is of no significance. What I'm trying to teach you is acceptable knowledge.
You mean knowing what you were like as a little boy is not acceptable knowledge?
Of course, it's of no practical value. know. I'm not trying to interest you, Sophia. I'm trying to educate you.
No. But while you fail to educate me, you never fail to interest me. I find that very sweet.
There's nothing like the logic of an illogical mind.
She must be speaking rabbit like a bunny by now.
How long is this going to take? I've been sold a sausage all morning.
Good morning, Dr. Zabritsky.
What's going on?
I think he's teaching her gymnastics.
I have an urgent letter for Schoolmaster Tolchinsky.
Quiet, please. This is a school zone.
It's marked urgent, so I only went to 3 wrong houses first.
Can't you see he's busy? Please bring it back when there's more time.
I don't like the way it's going. I just don't like the way it's going.
Let us pray. Let us pray to the Lord for deliverance. Very religious on this side, semi-religious on that side. Quiet, everyone. Quiet. The schoolmaster has something to say. Please, God, let this be the answer to our prayers.
Amen.
All women.
Is my daughter, empty or full?
She's the same as always. I must ask this question of you before it is too late. Because of my deep and unbounded devotion for your daughter, I wish to ask for her hand in marriage. I ask this of you while I still love her. In a few minutes, I may not even know what the meaning of the word is. When the clock in the church steeple strikes 9, I hope you'll have an answer for me.
He's a very nice young man. I'll give him that. Very ambitious. What do you think?
A man can't break a simple curse. How is he going to put bread on the table?
And what about Tremble?
Who?
Tremble, you know, the one up on the hill that throws the water down on us.
Michigan's right. It's his curse. He will never permit such a marriage.
Wait, there is one chance. If a stranger marries a Kalashnikovite before he becomes like us, he's free to take her away from here.
I didn't know that.
It was added onto the curse 2 years ago to make it more exciting.
You would never see her again, but you would know that she's growing happier and smarter by every moment.
Oh, give it, Doctor. Give her your permission.
But if you don't give it to her, give it to me.
I don't know. That's a decision. We can't make decisions. Let's leave it to God. Let's let God make the decision.
What are you doing, Leon?
Having my last thoughts, one final pleasurable moment of reason.
Then I was right. A wish is something that doesn't come true.
No, Sophia, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I cannot help you soar over mountains and lakes. But I will not leave. I will stay here for the rest of my days. Not basking in the light of your beauty, but cowering in the shadow of my own ignorance. For that is the measure of my love and devotion for you.
Oh, Leon, I would do anything to save you from this calamity. Anything. Oh, Leon, run for your life. There are ignorant girls in other villages. You could learn to love.
Listen to what I say and remember it forever. I love you with all my heart.
Listen, the church bell.
Remember it for always.
The time has come.
Remember, savor what I say.
Chance, Mary, I know the feeling.
The way I gaze lovingly into your eyes as I do now.
Say it, husband. Give them permission to marry.
Oh, all the love I would have given you must be compressed in one final instant.
Yes, I'll go in there and give it right now.
Oh, Sophia, I did not love you long, but I loved you well.
I'll just wait to see what time it is first.
Tell everyone in Kalashnikov that I...
9 o'clock and all's well.
Wonderful news, Master Kolchinsky.
Mama, Papa, everyone. Master Tolchinsky has something he would like to say. Leon, didn't you want to say something?
But you said we should all listen.
He's got a look on his face I've seen before.
It's the same one you got in your face.
Young man, do you still want to marry my daughter?
Oh, no, sir. You do me too great an honor.
I knew he'd never make it when he bought those whitefish from me.
Come on, move along. We've all seen an indie cook before. Let's go.
If you ever want this urgent letter, let me know. Not that anything in your life is urgent anymore.
Sophia, go out to the garden, plant some vegetables. We'll have salad tonight.
young man, what are your plans now that everything has fallen apart at the top?
I don't know. This absence of thought is going to take some getting used to.
You might try politics. You sound very well suited for it.
Oh, this is an old suit. If I were to go into politics, I need all new clothes.
This is just one doctor's opinion, but when you catch a curse, you really catch a curse. Sophia, don't stay up too late. I want you to go on the roof later and take the canary for a walk.
I'm sorry, Sophia. Weren't we in the middle of a lesson or something? Weren't we saying something?
Yes, you were saying that you loved me, and that I should savor it and keep it as a memory, because soon you would never love me either. Do you love me now, Leon?
I'm not sure I know what the meaning of the word is. Perhaps if you kissed me, would you like to?
With all my heart.
No.
I know what you meant. Oh, Leon, the less you know, the better you kiss.
And the better I kiss, the more brilliant I become. Oh, Sophia, look at me. Look at me and tell me what you see.
See a very good kisser dirtying my father's sofa.
No, you see a man of intellect inspired by love. Do you understand?
Are you pretending to be stupid?
No.
You sound very intelligent to me.
Now, I was scared at first. Well, when the bell struck, I was afraid it would all be over. But when nothing happened, it finally came to me. You're only ignorant if you allow yourself to be ignorant. Kalashnikov's lack of intelligence is self-inflicted, caused by fear and guilt and the relinquishing to a tyrannical power. Now, do you understand?
Everything but the explanation.
When a parent tells a child that they're a naughty kid, they'll grow up thinking that they're a worthless human being. But from the day you were born, they told you were all stupid. Now, do you understand?
Not as well as before.
I know telling you doesn't explain it. That's why I must show you. When I was standing there, I thought of a plan to break this curse.
Well, what is it?
You'll get married to Count Tuyaskovich.
Are you still pretending to be stupid?
No, I don't mean the Count.
Oh, thank goodness. You had me scared half to death.
You'll marry me. I'll be Yaskovich.
Well, what?
I thought of a plan. I did. And it'll work. I promise you. Tomorrow this curse will be broken. Tomorrow you will love me, Sophia.
Can I have your kiss just to tie me over?
Of course, my sweet.
Oh, Leon, I'm so excited. I'm going to take all the nonsense out of my head tonight and prepare for all the knowledge that will be coming in. Oh, I love rearranging things.
This plan will work. I just know it. No, I just might. I must.
I hope she remembers to give me her change of address.
We are gathered here today, dear friends, to witness the joining of two souls in holy matrimony. It is only the goodwill and generous benevolence of our dear friend the Count that brings this day possible.
Thank you.
Thank you. Would the groom step forward, please?
That's you, my boy.
And will the bride step before me?
No, Sophia, the bride, the bride.
What's the matter with you?
Leon, your plan was brilliant.
Thank you, Sophia.
Who giveth away this bride?
I giveth away this bride,
And why do you give away this bride?
because he asketh me for her, and I nodded my head, and he taketh her.
Do you, Leon, son of Count Gregor, Mikhailovich, Bernovsky, Fyodor Yavskovich?
You don't have to do it today. It's a holiday.
Do you, Leon, and Sophia, who haven't been born for as long as you both shall live?
I have.
No, I do.
You do?
No, you do.
He will, he does.
I will. I does. I said it.
Don't say what I say what she says.
What does she say?
I do. Just say I do.
My papa says I do.
I'm beginning to hate this curse, I swear.
And to you, Sophia, Sophia, take Leon, for better for worse, in sickness and in health, for as long as you both shall live?
I did. With a brain like that, she could have had anyone.
The ring, please.
I have it. The ring Casimir Yaskovich was going to place on young Sophia's hand 200 years ago.
What an onion!
Go ahead, place it on her finger.
He's not going to be very handy around the house.
Please repeat after me. With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I thee wed.
Just the bride and the groom, please. Thank you.
With this ring I thee wed.
Now, before I go on, is there any cause or reason of anyone that thinks that these two should not be joined in eternal wedlock? Well then, with the power invested in me as the chief magistrate of the village of Kalashnikov, I now put at you.
Well, there may be one little thing.
Do you have an objection to this marriage?
You bet I have. This boy is not my son. This son is not my boy.
What are you saying, Father?
You think I'm crazy? Why would I give up a cute bunch of noodle brains like her?
But the adoption papers.
They're false. You trusted me so much you didn't even read them. They're divorce papers. We're not father and son. We're no longer husband and wife.
Dear God! My daughter almost married a divorced woman!
Leon, was this part of your plan?
No, I'm sorry.
Come on now. We haven't got all day. There's been a hotel booked for this for 200 years.
My daughter will not marry an imposter.
An imposter, no, but a Yaskovich, yes.
Leon, will you not object to this marriage?
I can't, Sophia. I'm helpless.
Come on, I haven't got all day.
I'm sorry, Sophia. Truly, with all my heart.
Well, at least she'll get better dinners in his place.
Dearly beloved,
We did that part. We heard that. Ask her if she's the one.
to you, Sophia, take Huck Gregor, for as long as you both shall live.
See it, darling. You'll be rich and smart, and that's better than happiness.
Goodbye, Leon. Goodbye forever. I did.
Well, then with the power invested in me as the chief magistrate of Vilovich,
Wait, you didn't say the other part.
what other part?
The part if anybody objects, and I object.
What's that?
On what grounds?
On the grounds I didn't receive my urgent letter yet.
What kind of grounds is that?
I have an urgent letter for Schoolmaster Tolchinsky.
For me, whatever could it be?
I can't go on with the ceremony, it's against the law.
That's true. I even voted for it.
Oh, it's bad news, I'm afraid. My uncle and sole remaining relative has just died in St. Petersburg, leaving me nothing but all his debts. When you're going downhill, it gets faster at the bottom. He blamed all of his misfortune on the vicious and vindictive character of his distant relatives, and that even changing his name to Tolchinsky didn't even help him escape from destiny's finger.
What was his name before Tolchinsky?
Yaskovich.
Those distant relatives will haunt you every time.
Do you realize what this means?
No, what?
You will in a few minutes. Schoolmaster, take your place next to my daughter. This time she's going to marry the right one.
It didn't say that at all. It was a bill from my college still saying I owe for last year's tuition.
Hurry, Leon, hurry.
The bomb has just been planted in the brains. Now I pray for the explosion.
Hurry up, please, places. I don't want to spend the rest of my life marrying this girl. Are we ready, everyone?
Ready!
Do you, Leon?
I do.
Then do you, Sophia?
I do.
Well, then there's any objection?
No
Going
objections.
once, twice, 3 times. That's it. I now grant you